Sam, a 5-0 win for your side. How do you assess their performance?
I thought we played very well today on the back of sort of three good performances. So it's really positive the boys are getting the results and the performances they deserve that their work rate and intensity has earned. I think we defended well in the first half, and we always looked threatening especially when we counter-attacked, and our play out from the back was pretty good. I think there were more opportunities to score in the first half. We just need to be a little bit more clinical. We spoke about that at half time, and then in the second half we managed to, a bit like last week, put the game to bed, and then it had a rather enjoyable sort of last 20-25 minutes, so it was good.
We'll go through all the goals. Russell Burko net twice, opened the score after 10 minutes and adding a second just after the hour mark. He showed some good anticipation for both, really, to get on the end of deflection, and then obviously the through ball as well to make the run. Yeah,
Russ has worked very hard in terms of his sort of game understanding and his positioning, and I think that was typified as well also with Jules's goal, where he sort of read the ball back and ended up intercepting the ball, and he's done really well, and he's worked really hard, and we've worked together in terms of where he can sort of position himself to sort of out of possession to then be effective in possession, and I think that was sort of typified. He really anticipated the first goal well, read the block and where it might come, and then anticipated before the defender. And then I say setting Jules' goal up was very good, and then he scored a goal against Harrogate. It was very similar to the goal he scored today. So 1-on-1, he's got quite a cool head. So it was a very good finish from him.
Julian Donnery then displayed good composure for the second, took it round the keeper. Felt like quite a dominant first half, really.
Yeah, I think, like I say, Russ did very well, and then Jules still had a bit to do. He's sort of like a few recovering defenders and a goalkeeper to beat, but he's got quite a calm head, Jules. So he managed to sort of to bypass those flying bodies and put the ball in the back of the net. And I think that the message that Cal and I tried to sort of impart at half time was 2-0 is obviously a sort of dodgy scoreline. It can go either way. But I thought on the balance of play in the first half, I thought we fully deserved a 2-0 and potentially could have had sort of three or four other really good opportunities to score. So I think, on the balance of play, I think it was very, very, very fair that we went in ahead of the break.
Into the second half, the side obviously added a few more. Kelly Fombad was full of energy up and down the left hand side all game, and got his reward with a really neat finish from the edge of the area.
Yeah, Kelly's been fantastic the last month or so in training and in the games. He's a really sort of powerful, athletic young man, but he's also adding to that his sort of tactical and his anticipation is improving, as you saw from the goal. He managed to sort of read where the ball was coming and really drove onto the ball and hit a fantastic shot. It's a very difficult technique to run onto the ball from such a long distance out and then and come onto it as it's rolling across him. So to hit that so cleanly into the far corner was really impressive, and I think it capped a very good positive display from him.
And then right at the death, Denny Oliver slots the penalty. Another one who probably deserved a goal for his performance. He seemed to really control the midfield. Yeah,
Denny was exceptional. He's got the ability to do that, and we've sort of had conversations in terms of wanting him to do that on a regular basis, because he has a lot of potential and he has a lot of ability. And I think that was typified today. I think he was really, really impressive, and he really showed his array of passing. I thought he was very calm on the ball, I think also Boller was unfortunate not to not to take the penalty as well, because it was a fantastic run into the box, which I said to the lads in there, I was really pleased that we kept going until the final whistle, and it was typified by Boller's sort of energetic run into the box, being hauled down, and Denny was very calm and very composed with his finish. So I think you're right. I think he deserved that.
The side also throughout the clean sheet. It felt like everyone did their jobs all over the pitch.
Yes, and I think that was the last sort of piece of the puzzle in terms of my regard. I was as we were winning sort of 4-0, I said to Charlie, Carl, I was the nearest sort of defender to me, so make sure we get a clean sheet, because I don't think the lads deserve to concede a goal, and we managed to do that, and obviously sort of added one at the end, which was really positive. But everybody did their jobs, everybody performed well. Pleased with the intensity, and hopefully we can go on. It's about sort of like maintaining this now and being consistent with our standards and being consistent with our performances. So that's 2 in a row, and hopefully next week we can make it 3.
And then a little bit on yourself. You obviously came in during the new year. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself, how the opportunity to join Unix came about, as well as your playing and coaching journey?
I've been in the club since July. I joined with the YD phase. And then with Ash moving on, I was offered the opportunity to take the under-18s it's been great so far, the first month. So I've really enjoyed that, and I've enjoyed working with the younger age groups, and it's quite handy that you get to know the players that are potentially coming through. So I have that sort of experience in the bank now, and I get to work with the slightly older players now. In terms of my sort of background, I lived in Iceland for 13 years, so I moved from there. My Icelandic wife, boys are born there, and so we moved over and got the opportunity to come here, like I say, in July. Prior to that, I was playing and coaching in Iceland, and before that, I was brought up, raised at Chelsea. I was there from 11 to 20. Played for Brentford for 2.5 years, and then went over to Iceland, and that's where I signed for 6 months and ended up staying 13 years and met my wife and had my children. So it's been rather a different journey into working here, but I think it's been sort of an invaluable experience, and sort of living abroad was fantastic. I really enjoyed that.